Hello, welcome back to another F1 video. Today we're in Austria at the Red Bull Ring, which is really fun, you know. Fun fact, I actually hate this. Yeah, I hate this, this one. But, oh boy, do we have a great race coming on soon. This is just cinematics, not qualifying. I didn't record qualifying. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And here's the race we're doing, I guess.
It's race day here at Spielberg, and the drivers are making their final preparations down on the grid before lights out. Look around, it's a spectacular setting, and I'm sure today's race will do it justice. So Spielberg is one of the shortest laps on the F2 calendar, just 10 corners, 7 right and 3 left. Look out for the uphill braking zone into turn 3. That represents one of the better opportunities to overtake. Also turn 4 straight afterwards, and then the next one being all the way back round to turn 1. As usual, I'm joined by our good friend Davide Valsecchi as we soak up the dramatic scenery. Do you think the drama will continue onto the track today, Davide?
Ciao Alex, I think we can guarantee that. Austria has always been a track that encourages the driver to overtake and attack. But it's a low grip surface. The drivers out there today will have to make sure that the tiny mistakes don't end up hurting them later in the race.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. Jordan King lines up on pole position, and it's Nobuharu Matsushita alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Boccolacci, Joe, Juan Manuel Correa, and Ilott, Alesi, Delatraz, Tete Camara, Nikita Mazepin, Galeo, Boschon, Jack Aitken, and Hubert, De Vries, Giotto, Schumacher, and Lewis. Calderon and Mahavir Raghunathan starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Fine, but we're doing a main formation lap at the start, because, yeah, why not? Yeah, echo, pause. So here is the formation lap in the background was like, yeah. I hate this ring actually. I hate this racetrack. If I had to choose to get rid of one, this or Monaco would be it. Because I just absolutely hate this one. We've got Schumacher in front of us, and behind we have, yeah, I ain't reading that name. So hopefully we can get, I want to get P10 or less. P10 or less, and that would be great. But I don't know. See Schumacher going slow there, and nearly hit into him. Me just warming my tyres up. You know, all great and all. Turning into the corner, nearly hit Schumacher again. Like, bro, what is he doing? I'm trying to stay out the way of Schumacher. Going into turn, whatever, I forgot, turn 4, 5, I don't know. You can see we're getting real close to Schumacher. Like, real close. Too close even. But here we go. Preparing for the start of the race, I guess. And for some reason BWT are phasing through our car. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Anyway, let's get ready for lights out. Five red lights and away we go. Vroom. Someone had a little bit of smoke. The BWT come in front of us. But we take half the grid, losing our left front wing. Or damaging it. But we are now in P11, we started out in P18, and whoa, what is Mazepin doing, bro? He's squeezing us out of the track. But we overtake him P9. back to P10. Nearly getting squeezed out again, but we overtake. We're going to keep our current one because I feel like I can drive with not a little bit of a damaged wing here. But you know, lap 1 we'd literally gone up half the grid. We started P18 and now we're P10. We've nearly done 10, we've nearly overtook 10 people just from the start. But at what cost? Because we've got a damaged wing now. Which is so annoying, may I say. Yep, not much else happened that lap, I don't think. Yeah, lap 1, not much happened. Except this awesome maneuver right here. Oh, it's not even a maneuver yet. We're catching up to Isla here. P10 out of 20, and we go for the dive bomb. And we get 2 places. Oh my god, 2 places. We're now P8, which is so cool. I'm a good driver, yeah. We go wide there. Or we go into the grass there. Oh, that's Liam. But yeah, we go off to the sandbit there. Still P8. Isn't the best, but it's alright. You know, I'm trying my best. I've got a damaged wing. You know, damaged wings ain't good. They ain't. Yeah, they're not the best. You know, they're. Yeah, they're quite hard to do with a damaged wing. But this is my rampage. I'm just trying to get closer to people. You know, we've overtaken those people, now we just have to catch up to these people. We drift into that corner nearly, oh my god. We're losing grip, a lot of grip on our tyres. Which I'm hoping to box soon. I think we're boxing next lap. We're supposed to box lap 6, but because of my damaged wing, I'm thinking of boxing lap numerous 5. Yep, there we go, we're boxing this lap. Which, yeah, is alright, I guess. Boxing this lap. It will definitely ruin our chances of staying at the top. And we'll have to push a lot. And I mean a lot to get back to that position. To P8. But we go for the overtake here and he, yeah. Allays, fights back, but we get the position back. And into the box we go. We don't really need to overtake, I just wanted to be cool. If you've got any issues with being cool, then you're not cool. And I hit into that because I was drinking a drink. This is why you shouldn't drink, and thus do not drink and drive. Because now look what your pit crew has to do. They have to do a 15.3 pit stop time. And now look, I'm P20, 30 seconds behind everyone. So this has to be the catch-up lap. You know, the catch-up lap. The lap where you have to catch everyone up. And try your hardest. And as you can see, I already failed turn 2 or 3. I forgot. I'm not really good at laps, okay? And as you can see here, my catch-up lap. Yeah, my catch-up lap wasn't a catch-up lap. It was an all-red lap. It's an all-red lap at the moment. Yeah, it was an all-red lap. my catch-up lap. So I'm now trying to, you know, push hard to get back my places. I'm happy with becoming P10 or less. Yeah. Looks like my teammate's gone in the pits, who I don't even know the name of. Sorry, man. Or woman. Wherever you are. Whee. Yeah. We got 2 purple sectors the next lap after our pit lap. And we set fastest lap as P20. Now, as you can see, everyone was in the pits, but they left. I was a little bit just too slow on my first lap coming out the pits, so I didn't manage to catch them up. We are right behind them, obviously. I don't want to try say names in Formula 2, because I cannot. But we're catching up to P19 ever so slightly. I nearly crashed into him. Bam. We got DRS, and DRS is on, so we're slowly catching up to P19 because they don't have DRS. We're going for the late brakes and we take that position, going over the little bumps, and we get DRS again, leaving them in Z dust. The dust, you know. Now we need to win this championship to get into F1, you know, the good cars in F1. No, but I don't. We have to. Next race, I'm pretty sure is Britain. Someone locked up there, by the way. But Britain, I like Britain. I think we'll win in Britain. Britain, I have a strong feeling in. But I'm gonna let you guys just watch the race at the moment. I'll be back in like 10 seconds. I'm back. What did I miss? Did we just overtake someone? Well, if you ever see that, by the way, that reason there is not because I reset at all, no. It's because I was looking, yeah, if the recording had saved, and it didn't. So I backed like a little 10 seconds, 10, 20 seconds to make that cool transition. But yeah, that's why that happened. We're catching up to P19 now, ever so slightly. I was gonna go for, you know, the late braking, but I knew I was going to crash. We go for the overtake, and we managed to actually overtake the person. They crashed into the back of us, by the looks of it, the back left. But we managed to come uncave and are still able, untouched, and still able to, yeah, race, I guess. We're catching up to P17. I cannot read the names. Giotto. They try, you know, push me into the racing line so they can try late brake me, but don't. And so I slow down, and then they try overtake me again, and I just go faster, and that's how we did that. Pretty sure we made someone crash though. Oopsies. Oopsies. P17 now out of 20. We were like 30 seconds behind before. I am feeling proud of myself, you know, even with P17. At least we're not last. But still doesn't mean I want to. My goal is to get P1, but that's never going to happen in this race. So I'm just going to be happy with P10 or less. So P10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll be happy then. We're catching up to some other people here. We're kind of in like... We're kind of catching up to like the middle of the grid by this point. Catching up to P16. DRS on. It's a BWT. They squeeze us. We nearly hit into their teammate because of that squeeze. And we have the DRS open. Their teammate is squeezing me. Herbert, squeezing me. We get onto the late braking and we manage to overtake them. Both of the BWTs are now down, which is leading us to P15. Which I am really happy about, because we were last 30 seconds, a minute behind these people, and now we're catching up to them and overtaking them, which I think is a achievement in itself. We got DRS again, Schumacher this time.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap
Wait,
form.
the reason I couldn't even do the formation lap was because of Schumacher. We get onto late braking and overtake Schumacher, slowly biting him into the dust, leaving him behind. I lied, he's actually catching up to us. We nearly hit into the orange car, which is leaving me and the orange dude real close. I don't open DRS for a little bit to let him, you know, get more pace so we don't crash. End up crashing, and then I end up overtaking him in that corner anyway. But here we go, back. We're now P13 out of the route, out of the P10 or less that I want to get. I'm slowly catching my dream, I guess. 5 laps to go, P13. Let's see where we can get to. We overtake whatever team that was. I don't know my F2, sorry. Back to DRS though. P12. Lap 15 out of 20, not 5 out of 20. If I said that, I don't remember what I said. I know I said 5, I think. We go for another overtake and do it. And they try get past again. I think our wheels touched and they were able to get past. But yeah. Not much happened. It's lap 15. We nearly crash into them. We go for the overtake. We're wheel to wheel. We are literally wheel to wheel. It's whoever, it is now whoever. He's faster in a straight line, but whoever breaks last, which is me, obviously, because I got fastest lap, will take it, and I took it. Yeah. I took it. We're now P11. And those two were nearly crashing, but for some reason the video got corrupted, and oh, off to the gravel we go. Luckily, we didn't lose our position there, we stayed in P10. Seeming as that could have made us last again. Mazepin is out as well, he had an engine failure. But that was part of the clip I accidentally corrupted. I got corrupted, so no more of that clip. We got 2 more laps. Yeah, we got 2 more laps. And I'm happy with myself being P10, but I'm still trying to get less, you know, P8 or something. But off we go again, nearly giving away P10. I really need to start concentrating. We crash into someone. Was turning in through the corner. But other than that, we are sound. We are good. We are Gucci. We still have fastest lap somehow. We've had that since like lap 10, I think. Cutting corners a little bit. Oh well. Didn't get in trouble, it's fine. We nearly got off track again. Like, what have my driving became? It's because it's near the end of the race, and for some reason at the end of the race I'm always lazy. And I don't have great reaction skills. So, yeah. Last lap then, to try catch up with my fellow racers. Will we be able to do it or not? Who knows actually. I'm fine with being P10. P10 is amazing. We go for the overtake though and we crash into them. But it's the last lap so who really cares? P9 now. We just have to be careful and go a little bit slower or we will go off track and give our position back up to everyone. As you can see, they're catching up to us, but if we just go defensive, they can't do anything about it. Jordan King MP Motorsport wins the Grand Prix. Of course, this is only feature racing for F2. I don't want to do a whole season. And across the line we go.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of these tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be MP Motorsport picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. And now, let's take a look at the driver's standings. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to award it to the Dams driver. There was a lot of going on down the field. There's no question for me. They were the best.
And now a look at the team standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the MP Motorsport team today, as they make their way up the standings. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out.
Yeah, you know, congrats to them. Here's the race highlights in the background. Congrats to them, but they're not going to keep that #1 spot for long. I'm going to come get it, and I'm going to become F2 world champion, or just champion. I'm going to win the championships. So if you want to help me, stick around, watch me become a Formula 1 world champion. That's the goal. I don't know what I want to do with my F1 career, man. Of course I'm going to start at the bottom ones. I'm going to start at AlphaTauri and then go to Red Bull, and then I'm probably going to go, I'm not going to do a Danny Rick and go to Renault and then McLaren and stay at McLaren. I want to go from like Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, like all the top ones, you know, and stay at the top and win at least one championship, make my way to the top, you know. That's what happened with the car, by the way, the yellow one, the Renault. But yeah, I really just want to go in like McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull. I kind of think it might take us 1 or 2 seasons to get into Red Bull. So we're going to go from AlphaTauri. Once we get into AlphaTauri from Formula 2, we'll try go for Red Bull, and then once we go for Red Bull next season, we're gonna go for maybe like McLaren or Ferrari, and then we'll go for Mercedes. And then once we've done all of those, we'll go back down to like Haas, Alfa Romeo, and something like that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out, brothers.